Can they stay in front of that 54 of Kyle Busch? He's been perfect in 2021. He's got a lot of competition here. Green flag in the air.
Ty Gibbs with a great start and also very defensive to A.J. Allmendinger headed down here into turn one. He does not want A.J. to make a move early. He wants a chance to try to get the lead of this race and control it.
Down the hill into turn two and then three. This is the left-hander, or excuse me, right-hander, three, and making the move to the inside. A.J. Allmendinger trying to get inside the 22.
Such a great wide shot to be able to see everything going on with the pack as they're going through negotiating them first two turns. Down this long straightaway into turn five braking zone. Will A.J. have an opportunity to try to outbrake Cindric?
Heavy braking zone, as you said, downhill. Easy to lock it up. You see Kaz Grala off the racetrack. Just trying to take advantage of that downhill braking. Got in a little too deep. Had enough runoff, though, to keep him running into the back of another car.
Blind left-hander, number 6 there.
You want to be aggressive right here, but at the same time, we talk about these tires. See Jeb Burton making a move, a little protective move right there.
Jeb Burton in the 10.
That's the tough part. Allgaier doesn't know it's a protective move. He has to give him room because he don't know if he's going to try to drive in there and outbrake him into that corner. A lot happening through a driver's mind in the moments.
This will be the first time through the kink now. We'll see how everyone does.
Everybody drink. Neil Jarrett told you that's the drinking word this weekend.
And close.
They've added past that yellow and red curve. They've added a little bit more content in asphalt or concrete out there for guys to try to save their cars. They run wide. A couple years ago.
Still Ty Gibbs out front in the 81. And A.J. Allmendinger in the 16 behind him. Austin Cindric in that yellow number 22. A few cars getting just a wheel off into the grass and the dirt, and it throws up a big dust cloud.
Kaz Grala back there again, pushing really hard early.
It's crazy watching those guys use all of that runoff on the corner exit, and it's very rough. It's almost like as rough as the inside curbs. Those guys, they put that asphalt out there, they're going to use it. Kaz Grala trying to rebound from the early mistake in turn 5 on lap 1.
173 miles an hour. Oh man, we got the 6 in the gravel.
Spencer Pumpley. So Papelli is in the gravel. Now if he's able to get out on his own, you won't see a caution.
We got some replays to see exactly how it started. I just run into.
Yeah, Brandon Brown, I believe, got into the back of him.
Yeah, there's a lot of stack up right there. Brandon bumps into him just enough to send him into this corner, and he locks it up and spins it off course.
He's in 21st position. He's a 2-time class winner in a 24-hour Daytona, so a good road racer.
A clean run for A.J. Allmendinger. So smooth through the turns, braking, acceleration. The announcement was made that Colleague Racing would go full-time Cup Series racing in 2022, and it was announced that Allmendinger's going to stay full-time in the Xfinity Series, but he will run a handful or more of races in the Cup Series. He's going to win Stage 1 at Road America. And caution has come out.
Eight has had a massive crash.
Sam Mayer, one of the Wisconsin drivers, you see the front end of that car completely torn off.
It's been a huge impact. The right front is shortened way up.
The youngest East champion ever, a 5-time ARCA winner, just turned 18, and here, take a look.
Hard to tell how it started, but he hits that inside wall heading up to turn 12. Great job by everybody back here to miss. It's right on board with the 11 car. So he tried to get left for a better position into the corner, and there was a car there. Kind of turned himself, overcorrected back into the fence.
Allmendinger already making the right-hander for the final time to go up the straightaway here and capture not only stage 1, but he's going to win stage 2 as well. First time a driver has ever swept both stages on a road course. Kyle Busch, even after getting off track, finishes 5th. Brandon Jones, Ty Gibbs, Austin Cindric, Harrison Burton, and Riley Herbst all getting stage points as they finish in the top 10. You saw the right front smoking before he got into the kink. Looks like he was trying to get on the brakes, coming in a little hot.
Yeah, and then it looks like another car might have joined the pack. We're very lucky, no damage to the splitter. I guess that area's been mowed down by enough cars this weekend that it's smoothed itself out.
Spencer Pumpelly hard into the tire barrier at the end of row 1. Or excuse me, turn 1. And so into that tire barrier, up on it, the rear end, almost 4 or 5 feet in the air.
Yeah.
All right, listen into his radio.
I got no, just nothing. Pump, nothing. Just went all the way.
Talking about the brake pedal. So went down into turn 1 after the longest straightaway in the sport and didn't have any brakes when he got to the end of it.
And so you wonder, why didn't he just go nose in, right? Well, he was pumping those brakes. It probably got the rear tires, where the rear tires were wheel hopping. There it is right there.
Oh,
You can see how long they were locked up.
He's got no front brakes.
Yeah.
This is going to be a big impact right here.
Just climbs this wall, gets on the tires. That's a horrible feeling. You know, you just said it, Junior. It's the longest straight that we have in NASCAR, and you go, you get the brakes, and nothing's there. And all you can do is just as quick as you can, you pump the brakes, and then ultimately, it just seems like always the rear brakes are the ones that lock up first.
8 laps remain from Road America.
Oh, there's big problems back there. Big checkup.
Kyle got in the back of one of the cars when was able to check up a bit, though. See if it did any damage as he's 3 wide on the inside for position.
They or someone. Oh, they crashed. Maya Snyder on the inside there. More cars sliding through the grass.
Cody Ware in the 17 is around.
Contact.
26 also around for Chris Wright.
This is what we were talking about. The yellow's out, and it's going to burn laps for Noah Gragson, the leader of this race. So this is a lap they don't have to defend now. They can just, shorten that amount of time. Oh, big damage for Allgaier. Big damage on Cindric. The back of Cindric also has damage.
Kyle Busch has damage.
Kyle Busch, yes, the left front of Kyle Busch's car damaged. A lot of damage to the 22, the 7.
So we saw that big checkup on the restart on that inside line.
See what happens here. We see, Myatt comes back on 3 wide, and they check up in front of him. Looked like Harrison checked up. The 22 had nowhere to go. The 7 got in the back of the 22.
We talked about it. If you're going to win this race, it all started in turn 1, right? That you had to have that aggression level turned up, and just everybody push it as hard as they can. The damage on the 20 as well. The left front's knocked up.
So which drivers got through unscathed at the front of the field? Definitely an advantage here. Noah Gragson was up there. Justin Haley, Allmendinger, Kaz Grala.
Big damage right there to the 7. Looked like Hemrick had a pretty good run on the 1 car. Might have an opportunity down here as he drafts up on the back end. Here he's going to go the inside of the braking zone. It's turn 1. A net down in there deep as well.
And that's not going to give it to him. Going to be a battle. Hemrick sideways.
Giving everything he's got.
Down into turn 3. Hemrick's right there, nose to nose. He's going to take the position. Annette's smart to back up and let him have it. He just has more pace than the 1 car.
So many top 5s already this year for Daniel Hemrick. Currently up into the 2nd spot now.
Still seeing a little tire smoke out of that 18 car leading the race in 2nd. We've seen it. Pocono, race ain't over till they get to the checkered flag.
Right now, the advantage 3.5 seconds for Kyle Busch in that 54. His last race out was a win in the Xfinity Series, making it 100 wins for Kyle Busch. He made the statement earlier in his career that when he got to 100, he'd retire. Well, he already had 5 races scheduled for this year, and he just happened to get to 100 in his 3rd race. This is the 4th race of the year. He's won all 3 up to this point, looking to make it a perfect 4 for 4.
Well, if Kyle Busch doesn't want to race Xfinity next year anymore, that's his decision. But I hope he does. He's good for this series. I like what he brings to this series. Completely his choice, but I think he's a huge addition, makes these drivers better.
Without a doubt, the talent is there for Kyle Busch in the Xfinity Series. This will be 101 wins. Next closest, over 50 wins behind him. It's already been a dominant career for Kyle Busch in the Xfinity Series. He has 2 Cup Series championships as well. But a big win here at Road America for Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch casually brings it actually right in front of the fans here, just past turn 5 here at Road America on this 4th of July weekend. The trademark checkered flag and bowing to the fans.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.